Hello everyone and welcome to day number 24 of the Dusty Classic. We are still here in round number 1. We are down to 24 out of 32. We've got 8 more episodes left of the first round. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Today we start things off with the Insane Clown Posse. Violent J is the bigger one. Shaggy 2 Dope is the one on the left with no hair. And they're going up against Mr. Brodie and Preston Vance. Now, what do you guys think of this core of 10? Because, I'll be honest, I made it myself. There just wasn't a good one. And there wasn't an up-to-date one, so I just decided to go at it and have a go at making one. It's not very good. I've not done face or anything. I've literally just done a tire. Because he's wearing a mask, it's easy for me to do. I've literally just done a tire and that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's alright. I'll do the trick for now. I'm sure somebody will be created. I'm surprised there haven't been a good one created for him yet, to be honest. It must be quite a simple one to do. And he's doing pretty damn well here early doors. Him and Mr. Brodie Lee. Lovely gut wrench suplex there by Preston Vance. And a big chop right across the back of the head as well. And a boot in the back of the head of Violent J. Shaggy back in now, though. That is the right around, isn't it? Have I got them the wrong around? I bet I have, haven't I? Shaggy to Dope. No, it's right around, yeah. Yeah, Shaggy is the skinnier one and Violent J is the bigger one, yeah. I am the right around then, yeah. I know I was. I never doubted it. I never doubted it. I knew I was. So this is Shaggy now with a forearm in the face of Mr. Brodie. Both guys out on the apron now as he drops him spine first across the apron. Preston Vance now has Violent J throttled, but Violent J fights back with a boot in the guts. Nice 10. There's a pin. Only one count. Shaggy now with a big elbow as Violent J dropping down Preston Vance. And now both members of the Insane Clown Posse trying to head up to the top. It's Jay with a big leg drop on Mr. Brodie Lee. I mean, this would be a bit of a surprise for me if the Insane Clown... They got it as well. They freaking got it. This tournament's mad. Nobody I want to wins these matches, I tell you. Nothing. I don't get it. Everybody I like loses. Everyone I like loses. Well, there we go. I mean, I do like the Insane Clown Posse. The Insane Clown Posse, don't get me wrong. I was just, I really wanted Brodie and 10 to have a good run in this. And I'm sure we'll see them again. Because, I'm not sure about this 10. I might create another one when I've got a bit more time and try and make it look a bit more interesting. But, yeah. Okay, we move on to match number 2 of the evening then. It's going to be a bit of a high-flying classic, this next one. And here we go then. We've got the Motor City Machine Guns versus the Inner City Machine Guns. Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin versus Rich Swan and Ricochet. Looking forward to this one. Of course, the winner of this one knows they will now be faced off against the Insane Clown Posse next round. Which I'm sure they'll be happy about, because facing off against the big men Brodie and 10 would have been very difficult, I suppose. Definite size advantage would have been there, wouldn't there? Ricochet with these strikes on the back of Chris Sabin, should I say, sorry. Rich Swan currently fighting the current Impact World Champion still, isn't he, Rich Swan? Which is pretty cool. I like Rich Swan. I met him. He was very, very shy when I met him. He's not very talkative. I met him in a couple of UK shows. He's a very nice guy. Just very, very shy and quiet. Which is not what you'd expect from him, really, was it? An arm breaker there by Ricochet on Alex Shelley. Sabin gets a strike in the back by Ricochet and a poison Rana as well. Wow. Big move there by Ricochet and Rich Swan straight into the pin. It's only a 1 count there. Rich Swan bringing Sabin back up to his feet once again. Ricochet spinning heel kick in the gut, looking for the boot, but Sabin fights back with a boot of his own. And into that snap German suplex by Sabin. See Ricochet taking down Chris Sabin. Rich Swan now in control of Shelley as well. It's 2-on-1 inside the ring. All 4 men now on their feet inside the ring as Sabin takes Ricochet up into the Razor's Edge. Big opportunity here then for the Motor City Machine Guns in full control of this match at this point in time. 2-on-1 in the middle of the ring alongside Rich Swan. Sabin looking to try and get that extra bit of hardware to finish the match off. He finds himself a kendo stick. As Shelley takes Rich Swan up on his shoulders, drops him face first across that top rope. Sabin needs to watch Ricochet though, who comes back in the ring without Sabin noticing, knocking the kendo stick out of his arm, and now Ricochet with a flatliner. Shelley slamming the boot into the arm of Rich Swan as Ricochet now with Sabin up into that sit-out powerbomb. I think he actually landed on the kendo stick as well. I don't know if that was intended or not, but it looked painful either way. As Rich Swan now lining up Shelley. Ricochet up on top, looking for that 630 senton. There's the pin by Sabin. Ricochet crashed and burned. Sabin thought he had an opportunity. It wasn't quite enough. Nice takedown there by Sabin and Ricochet on the outside. Shelley and Rich Swan now battling on the outside as well. Shelley now with Rich Swan dragging him around as Ricochet sending Sabin into the ring. This is an opportunity for Ricochet as you see Alex Shelley and Rich Swan fighting there by the table. It's Rich Swan in control. There's the powerbomb. Sits out by Ricochet. It's only a 2 count. Swan looking for some assistance. And Swan finds himself a table. Okay. He gets taken off him though by Shelley. He throws it to one side. Shelley wants nothing to do with that table. As Sabin taking down Ricochet. Swan's going to get there to break it up just in time. Just in time. Sabin looking for the cutter. Rich Swan pushed him away and also avoided the enziguri as well. Ricochet now with the boot in the leg of... by Rich Swan, but Ricochet took him down with that suplex, Saito style, or Fisherman Saito style. It was a bit of a weird one. He had the leg hooked. Swan goes to the pin now. Ricochet stands over it. Not watching Sabin though, but Sabin did manage to get in there and break that one up. Shelley drops Rich Swan now into the corner. And Shelley looking, I think it was looking sliced bread there for a second, but no. Big splash there by Ricochet as Shelley slides through with a dropkick into the face of Rich Swan. Ricochet up now on top. He's got Sabin position where now he goes for a splash again. I thought he might be looking for that senton, but not the case. Shelley's in there to break it up after sending Rich Swan gut first into the ramp on the outside. Rich Swan now up on the top, and he goes for the big leg drops right across the neck of Shelley. That was a bit of a mess, wasn't it? That was a right mess. Rich Swan now up on top and dives to the outside, taking down Alex Shelley. Sabin and Ricochet now middle of the ring. Ricochet into that big cutter. This is the opportunity now. The other two guys are down the outside. Rich Swan's finally starting to stir. If he can keep Shelley under control, this could be... Ricochet's missed it again. That's twice he's gone for that 630. And twice he's missed it. And there's that takedown by Sabin. Now this is the opportunity for Rich Swan, able to break free and get in and break it up by booting his own teammate in the spine. Told you it was going to be a big back and forth match, didn't we? Swan now taken down by Shelley. Ricochet flatlinering Sabin. Can't believe Ricochet's missed the 630 senton twice now. Twice he's missed it. And Ricochet locking in this submission. Has the legs hooked of Sabin as Rich Swan sends Shelley into the corner. Has him under control. Will this be enough for Sabin to have to tap out here? We know he's had issues with his knees in his past, but he does manage to survive. Rich Swan with a big avalanche back suplex. Ricochet now with a boot in the gut, and Rich Swan with a boot on Sabin as well. Swan now sending Sabin to the outside. Not sure that's the wisest thing to do, to be honest, but hey ho. It is what it is, I suppose. Ricochet now Saito suplex. Ricochet now stalking Sabin, who once again blocks the finish of Ricochet. Shelley taking Rich Swan up on the shoulders. Air raid slam on the outside. It's been a mad match so far, this one. I did say it was going to be good, didn't I? I did say there was going to be a lot of action, a lot of high flying, a lot of false finishes. As Ricochet taking him down. The only worry I've got now is I'm running out of space on my computer before this episode finishes. We should be alright. Ricochet now with Sabin up on his shoulders. He seems to have just stopped though. Rich Swan with the slams in the face of Shelley. Big boot in the gut as well. Sabin breaks free now from Ricochet's shoulder. Rich Swan up on top with a big leg drop on to Shelley once again. Sabin's in control of Ricochet though. Ricochet needs to turn this one around. He does with a spinning heel kick in the gut and a forearm as well. Swan takes down Shelley. And this is the opportunity where Ricochet has Sabin. Oh, it's a 2. How is that a 2? How is that a 2 count? As Rich Swan now looking to lock in a submission as well on the legs of Shelley. Maybe enough damage has been done to get the submission victory? No, still not enough. God. Swan again with a pin, but Sabin was there to break it up. Ricochet back in the ring now as well. Shelley catches the leg of Ricochet. This match is not going to end, is it? I've just used another 400 megabytes of memory. Come on game. Oh, German suplex by Ricochet on Shelley out of nowhere. Bridges for the pin, only a 2. Rich Swan with a boot in the gut. And now Swan heading over the top, but Shelley caught him out. And Ricochet, lovely, into the head scissors takedown. In comes Sabin once again. Ricochet sees the problem now and catches Sabin with that backslide bomb. And now Ricochet once again heading up top for the 1, 2, and it's only a 2 count. But the 630 senton landed by Ricochet could be enough. 1, 2, it's still only a 2 count. Oh my God, these two teams. This has got to be the best match of the first round so far, surely. So much action. This has got to be another match that we we try and showcase again at some point in our universe mode. Because this has been great. It's Shelley now with a pin on Rich Swan on the inside again. Only a 2 count. You watch it be a really stupid finish now. You watch it be a really stupid finish. Shelley taking down Rich Swan with the shoulder blocks. Shelley over the top. Got his leg caught on the ropes there, but he is still up on the top and drops the double axe handle into the head of Rich Swan as Saban has Ricochet ground on the outside. Swan fights back in a big clothesline as well. Ricochet dropping Saban face first. Rich Swan now stalking Shelley. And that's big heel kick right in the face. Ricochet takes down Saban, and surely this time it'll be enough for Rich Swan to get the win. He does. Wow. The Inner City Machine Guns get the win over the Motor City Machine Guns, and they will move on to round number 2 to face off against the insane Clown Posse. Whew. That was a lot, wasn't it? That was a hell of a lot. Two missed 630 centons. One hit 630 centon as well. But eventually it was the big strike in the face from Rich Swan, the boot in the face that got them the win. And there you go. Victory for the Inner City Machine Guns. And they will move on to episode 44, like I said, to face off against the Insane Clown Posse in round number 2. Right, that is it for tonight. Tomorrow we'll be back with, what do we got? The Chosen Bros, Jeff Cobb and Matt Riddle up against the world's greatest tag team, Shelton Benjamin and what was his name? Charlie Haas. We've got the Mexa Squad, which is Flamita and Bandido, up against Los Guerreros, which is, of course, Eddie and Chavo Guerrero. My brain's not working at all. So that's tomorrow's episode, so I hope you're looking forward to that. Of course, if you are, make sure you've hit the like on this one and you are subscribed and ready for that video to hit tomorrow. Good night, God bless, leave a good stuff. I'll see you next time.